Hello, welcome in. I'm going to be doing a bit of Reiki healing tonight. I want to focus on root chakra. I kind of want to start at the beginning again, work our way from root chakra through the others in a series. But tonight, we're going to focus purely on root chakra. So let me know. How are you feeling? How are you doing? What energies have you been noticing? For those of you that are new, I'm doing a bit of pulling, energy pulling. So any heavy, dense energy you might be feeling, I'm going to be lifting those, sending those into the earth, sending them to be transmuted back into light. Hey, I'm glad you're here too. So we're just going to do a bit of energy clearing. Then I'll work my way through a few stones, not too many tonight. I know this weekend had a lot of heavy, dense energy. I think from Friday night, I was feeling kind of fiery, even though we're in like Taurus season. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, today's been a day. I'm glad that it helps. Even if you fall asleep, the energy's still going to reach you and heal you where you need it to. So welcome you all in. I'm hoping for just chill energy tonight, nothing too wild. Sending you all love, sending you all healing. Yeah, a lot of people fall asleep during the lives. I'm glad it helps. I know a lot of people suffer from insomnia, and this kind of energy is very soothing. It's a very sleepy energy. For me, in my human design, I'm a projector, so I'm constantly just tired. So I'm just sharing the ability to fall asleep with others. Hello. Hey, NYC Marlon, how you doing? So anyone that's new, I'm using a bit of selenite to try and clear through any heavy energy. I feel it. I do feel it in the kind of the heart space, solar plexus. Thank you for sharing the YouTube. I hope it helps them. Yeah, a lot of people are just getting introduced to Reiki for the first time. I think I didn't know anything about it until like a few years ago. I heard about it. That's good to hear. Yes, I can explain Reiki. The way I do it is a bit different because it's evolved with different people. But Reiki, the word is a Japanese word that stands for universal life force. It helps to heal. For me personally, I use it to help with like emotional support, energetic support. I'm a Reiki master and I'm training in shamanism, and in these fields, the concept is that if there's any damages on the energetic body, it begins to affect the physical body. So there's a system in the body known as the chakra system. There are 7 main chakras that we focus on. Tonight I'm focusing on the root chakra. But the thing with Reiki is that it could travel through time and space. It's alive and it knows what needs to heal. So even if you're going through any other hardships or difficulty with energy, that's going to be sent out to you. So I'm just clearing through the root chakra. So the music, I have it linked in my link tree. Tell me which part you got confused. Hey Coco, how are you? How are you feeling? yes, for anyone that doesn't give consent, feel free to scroll away. This energy is not for everyone. You have free will. You could do as you please. Yeah, once you clear through the chakra system, you feel more connected with yourself, more aligned with yourself. But it is part of like a system, because you have to do the energy clearing, you have to do the energy healing, but you also kind of have to do a bit of shadow work, journal work, therapy work, to kind of work through the things that caused those blocks within the chakra system. I'm using Usui. Well, I've been trained in Usui. Yep. So Reiki does different things. The word Reiki, if you split it up, it is a Japanese word that stands for universal life force. So there's a type of energy, kind of like the force itself, surrounding us, guiding us, protecting us, healing us, shielding us. I, being a Reiki master, have tapped into that energy, and I'm kind of redirecting it, kind of using it to lift heavy, dense energy that you might be feeling. And the way you might feel it is through anxiety, depression, limiting beliefs, ruminating thoughts. And so, kind of like the conductor of an orchestra, I do certain gestures that I feel intuitive, that help the greater collective to kind of lift through those energies. So when I do this gesture, kind of pulling, I'm lifting those heavy energies and bringing you into the present moment. So it's like an active meditation. A lot of times you have to give consent before accepting Reiki, but if you don't consent, you're not, it's within the subconscious. Those of you that need it are gonna feel healed. You're gonna feel it, and those of you that don't feel it, either it's not helping or it's not the right type of energy for you. Yes, I'm using selenite. Yes. So I am trying to get a little bit away from TikTok, because there are a lot of trolls that do come up. I'm going to start shifting things to maybe a Zoom setting, smaller groups. So anyone interested in those, this Wednesday I'm going to try maybe doing a test run on Zoom. If anyone's interested, I've linked that in the bio. And I do one-on-one sessions where we kind of heal through the chakras. We do journey work. We do a bit of shadow work to try and heal through anything that's difficult. But I'm still going to be here on TikTok, but I'm still gauging my own mental health and how things are progressing here on TikTok. YouTube, I'm going to keep posting things there. But I'm still going to keep doing Mondays and Fridays, but I'm going to see how May goes, how the energy feels. I could try doing live on YouTube. I think I just applied for it, just to see if they would let me do it. For now, I won't leave. I'm in between kind of just doing more smaller groups, or seeing if I keep comments on or off. I'm trying to figure out what is going to help people the most. Yeah, so what I'm thinking, maybe I'm going to see how May looks, and then maybe do, maybe have everyone tell me what they're kind of dealing with during the week. That way when I do go live, if I turn off comments, I'll have a set list of what I can go over and talk about. Yeah, before I start the live, I could choose to turn it off, and I think if you swipe left, it moves the comments away so you don't see them. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. But I'm still gonna be here. I'm just kind of figuring it out, what works best, what benefits the most amount of people. Hot sauce is amazing. Comments off makes it more relaxing. Because I still like, the thing is, I like the live feedback just to see how it goes, but sometimes it'll get flooded with trolls. So yeah, maybe I'll see what happens through May, and then if I feel like turning off the comments, I'll probably just do that. I have not heard of spinning. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that, like making a video every week where people write down their comments and questions. That way, if they want to join, they know what time it's going to start. And then I could kind of do more of like a presentation or teaching style, going through something more clearly. And yes, I'm going to be revamping the Patreon a bit. So anyone that wants more meditation stuff, I'm trying to bring that. I'm going to try to bring that here. Oh, it doesn't remind you of the lives. Yeah, I'm going to try and figure some things out. Because I know it helps people. I want it to help people. Yes, this is selenite. Someone asked me what I'm doing. I'm doing a bit of Reiki healing, energy healing, kind of restoring the mood or energies. Thank you. That was very cute. I'm glad you're here. Yep. Mondays I try to do some of the Taylor Swift albums. So this pulling is something that I feel that has helped people. I've seen it a bit in like the ASMR videos, people that do the ASMR Reiki. It feels calming, it feels safe, it feels like lifting darker energies, heavy energies, ruminating thoughts. And that's what I try to do when I do that gesture. This, I'm clearing through space, restoring energy using selenite. You could close your eyes if you feel called to, because a lot of people do join to fall asleep. The type of energy I bring up is, I call it a sleepy type of energy. During my lives, it's sleepy energy. That way, just calm, it's peaceful. This is by Minzz piano. It's a instrumental version of Taylor Swift's Red album. I have this linked in my bio. And for me, when I started with crystal healing, selenite was the first thing that I felt called to. This is called, what I'm doing is called Reiki healing. Reiki energy restoration, energy healing. Some people call it ASMR. It's a lot of different things happening. But yes, so those that want to work one-on-one with me, that's linked in my bio. My Patreon, I'm trying to make it a more affordable version of working with me. Thank you for the corgi. That's very cute. I use Usui Reiki, but what I'm doing now, I'm just kind of tapping into the energy stream, directing it where it needs to go. I could try with the ear pain. If you want, kind of hold your hand over the ear. That's kind of restoring it. And that's kind of hurting. And imagine kind of light traveling through your hand through the air. shamanism is a way of life, Reiki is just a way of life, and it's a practice, it's a philosophy. So this works because I'm using mixed modalities. I'm using Usui Reiki, I'm using music, sound healing, crystal healing. And so it's not being directed through the screen, but the gestures I'm doing, the music you're hearing, it's creating a safe space around you. That way you're able to tap into the energy yourself and self-heal. You could focus on anything you feel called to. Some people just close their eyes. This is cute. Thank you. Some people just close their eyes and just listen. Some people just look at the screen, anything they feel called to. Use your own discernment, your own intuition, what feels natural to you. And that's advice I would give for anything in life. If you're uncertain, what feels safe, what feels right. So I'm going to switch it up. I've explained Reiki a lot. I've explained what I'm pulling before. We're going to kind of move forward with the chat. I'm focusing on root chakra tonight. So root chakra is at the base of the spine. This is kind of what grounds us into our reality, into our body, into our physical form. Thank you. Those glasses are cute. So the energy, I set the intention that it kind of lifts off of you. I send it into the earth where it's transmuted back into light. But what I'm really pulling are kind of those ruminating heavy thoughts that are kind of going around, because the way this works is that, especially the way it works here on TikTok, is that you could possibly be mindlessly or aimlessly scrolling, trying to find that hit of dopamine or that hit of serotonin or that thing that makes you feel happy or laugh. You're looking for something to kind of zone out. This, when you step into this room, this is, no matter what I call it, it's meditative, it's focused. It brings your attention to a single point and allows you to focus on something, which shuts off all the chatter in the mind, except for the things that you want to focus on or need to focus on. It affects the collective energy. So my goal, you could enjoy your pasta. Enjoy the spaghetti. In fact, maybe even turn this off and focus on the spaghetti. I love spaghetti. It's fantastic. I think having the intention to heal is a form of Reiki and energy healing. Approaching with compassion. Cupcakes are good. Has everyone had spaghetti for dinner? Let me know what you've had for dinner. Let's change up the chat a bit. Yep, it'll feel like a big weight has been lifted, and that's what the gestures are meant to do exactly. Kind of lift that heaviness. Give you a moment to just kind of collect yourself. Come back into touch with yourself, with your inner self, your inner being. I made a mistake, now I'm hungry. Tricks to calm your mind during a stressful day. Focus. meditation, breathing exercises. Sorry, I'm rambling because I'm trying to find the one that kind of might connect with you the most. If you're really stressed out and you just need something emergency to bring yourself back into the present moment, you could do breathing exercises where you do deep breathing, but focus on the breath. Like, take full control of your lungs as you inhale. Breathe slower, breathe deeper, exhale slower. When you exhale as if you're breathing out through a straw. That helps with anxiety. That helps kind of bring your energy back down a bit. If you look up emotional freedom technique, EFT tapping, yep, that helps a ton. Another thing you could do, if you have a book near you, or even if you have like a granola bar or something, start reading out loud. Whatever it is in front of you, if it's a sign or license plates or anything. Because what happens is you start activating different parts of the brain by using all of those motor skills and that internal skills of your own mind. Everyone here, just kind of take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. I feel like a lot of energy is kind of being lifted. I try to use this for emotional healing, but those of you in physical pain, imagine, if you can, kind of hold your hands on the spot where you feel the physical pain. Imagine light traveling through your hand to those parts that are hurting. I'll send a bit of healing energy there. I still always recommend seeing doctors, physicians, therapists, but it doesn't hurt to try. Alright, I want to switch a little bit. I want to switch to, I'm going to be using a few specific crystals for grounding, bringing you back to your own body, bringing you back to your inner being, your inner self, connecting you back to your reality. We're going to start with a bit of black tourmaline. So I'm directing energy through the black tourmaline, and then having that kind of divert out to wherever you are. And so this will clear that chakra, this will clear the root chakra. It'll help restore the chakra. Yeah, a lot of therapists encourage to kind of explore Reiki, learn Reiki, or find a practitioner that kind of helps you. Yep, the Reiki only moves through me. The energy you're tapping into is Reiki, and you yourself are an energy healer. You're able to feel the energy, tap into it. It allows you to heal yourself. Only a reminder of the energy you already have and know. These last 2 days have been very insane 3 days. But you made it. You survived it. Hang in there. Stay in the moment. One-on-one sessions, they do range. I do between 5 to 10 minutes of oracle reading at the beginning, and then after I do about a 25 to 30 minute Reiki meditation. And so the difference between my lives and my one-on-ones is that in my lives I utilize the elements of water. That way it's more calming. On my one-on-ones, we're looking for rapid growth, rapid healing. So we'd rely on the element of fire more. So we'd kind of imagine each chakra as a room that you're igniting with fire, with light. I would create the meditation where you're clearing the energy. That way you get used to the energy, you get used to the Reiki energy, and it's something you could just do on yourself whenever you need to. Other things I do during the one-on-ones is depending what you're working on. If it's cord cutting you want to do, if it's speaking with higher self, those are things that we could do. But a lot of times it's people just kind of looking to reconnect to themselves, reconnect to their inner healing. And so the different ways you could do that is joining my lives, signing up for one-on-ones. I have a Patreon community that I'm trying to build up. I play with tuning forks a bit as well. So my level 1, the second tier that I have, it's just like tuning forks, monthly energy updates. And then my third tier is focused on kind of bringing bits and pieces of my one-on-ones to others as a meditation, as like 10-minute meditations or 20-minute meditations. I'm trying to create it as a safe space, sort of like maybe an empath academy as well. I learned Reiki originally online through Melissa Crowhurst, but through journeying, through shamanic work, I learned and kind of downloaded new ways. Just do ASMR. I've been thinking about that. It would make things easier to explain maybe to people. But with Reiki, it started with energy, and that started maybe 10 years ago. And that's where it gets confusing, because I started with meditating, learning different types of meditation 10 years ago, learning Tai Chi, learning the martial arts form of it, Tai Chi Chuan. And those are ways that I learned to understand the energy as a water element. That's awesome. You got a really good middle school teacher. It's good. Tai Chi is good. Tai Chi it's literally like water dancing. That's how I would call it. If you've ever seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, water bending, that technique is 100% derived out of Tai Chi. And that's a way that I try and visualize Reiki healing, but instead of water, I imagine it as light that can bend and shift. So the tuning forks I haven't brought to alive because I haven't figured out, I need more space to bring them out. I'm thinking about bringing more of the tuning fork stuff to maybe the Patreon community, but I'll decide. I could do, maybe one night I'll try and do a mixed tuning fork and Reiki. This one is black tourmaline. Hey Cherie, how's it going? Everyone, please follow my moderators. They're all amazing and powerful. Please follow Chronically Ghosted, Cherie Mystic, Shy Flying High. Yep, it's State of Grace. So if you see me dissociating, I'm just listening to the music at certain points. I don't teach seminars yet. There is a class I will be teaching sometime in May on shadow work and shamanism, but I'm still putting that together. Spacing out. Yep, everything's scheduled and priced through my Linktree. It just depends on the time. If you look at it and like the times don't match with you, message me on find my Instagram, message me, and I could try and like open a time or space that would work. Yep, cost and everything is located. Check out the Linktree. Check out my bio. Yes, one-on-ones are done internationally, but I'm in Eastern time zone, so they're all listed in like times that work best for me. Tonight I'm focusing primarily on root chakra. So that chakra is located at the base of the spine. I did a bit of clearing, but just now I might try and do a little bit more clearing as well. Yep, it'll do that. I can attune others. I'm just still working on the course, and then I'm going to have some trial students go through with me. I've been trained in Usui Reiki, but Usui Reiki and Psychic Reiki, and just other Reiki that I've kind of tapped into over the years. For the trial students I have like 4 or 5 people set aside already just to kind of test things out with. I just have to put it all together. So Reiki, normally you train in different ways. You could train in person if you find a mentor or master, or you could learn online. So Reiki, I'll try and give a brief description of Reiki, but it is a type of energy that exists around all of us. It is a healing energy. Give me a second. I'm going to do a bit of pulling, and then I'll switch over to a different chakra as well, to a different crystal. So Reiki stands for Universal Life Force. It's an energy that heals, uplifts. It helps a lot with emotional fatigue, anxiety, depression. And so the way I'm doing it is I'm kind of directing the energy not through the screen, but around the world entirely. So I kind of imagine the energy like an ocean, but surrounding everywhere. And so if you're here, I'm kind of conducting where that energy is going, and your energy is tapping into it and allowing it to heal you where it needs healing. It's normal for people to cry during this because what happens is I set the intention of a very safe space that I try to keep as safe as possible. And so if you've been holding a lot of energy in, crying is a great way of releasing it. So it's kind of accessing the mind and telling it it's safe. You could kind of let go of those emotions. You could express those emotions. And so that's what I use it for. I have better explanations on my my pinned videos. I have an introduction that kind of walks through it a bit more. So if we talk about appropriation, I think appropriation is a word that gets thrown around a lot. If you follow the practices exactly, if you are invited to practice Reiki and you do the method that feels called to you, if you do the method, even if you change it up a bit, if you feel called by that to spirit, I don't think that it's appropriation. Because I'm studying shamanism and that comes up a lot. People are like, this is appropriation because it's a culture, it's this or that. Shamanism is a way of life, and I see Reiki as becoming a way of life. It's just that when Reiki first came about, it was during World War II, and so they had to change it a bit so it'd be more accepted by the West, and that's a lot of things that were changed. My best examples of something that would be considered appropriation is sort of like a lot of people take maybe the Hindu culture and turn it into t-shirts and towels and bathroom mats. That's what I would consider appropriation, where you take something sacred and you kind of turn it into a novelty thing. You remove the ceremony out of it. You remove the power out of it. Let me know if that makes sense. Where like if you're invited into the culture, let's say you get invited into where you feel called to like study becoming a samurai, things like this, and you follow it exactly as it's taught, you wear the things that you're supposed to wear, you honor the practice, you're maintaining it. And maybe some things are more religiously bound, and those you'd have to travel with caution. You'd have to check with the people that do practice that. I'm going to use a bit of garnet to kind of clear through the root chakra as well. So yes, the way I see it, anybody could learn Reiki, anybody could learn shamanism, as long as you follow the main rules, the main practices, you study in a proper lineage, you research the lineage, you don't make shortcuts in it, you wear the things that you're supposed to wear, you do the things you're supposed to do. It becomes a lifestyle. Yep, Reiki is not religious. I'm agnostic, but I have several Buddhas. I think they are joyful. As long as they're not being exploited in some way. Because Buddha, so with Buddha it's tricky because Buddha didn't want to be worshipped. Buddha, if you have an idol of Buddha, it kind of represents the energy that he wanted to bring about, and that also that wasn't really a religion, that was a way of life as well, of understanding suffering, deriving suffering. So there are different tiers of Reiki. Reiki level 1, level 2, and then master. Level 1 is about you. How do you heal? How do you heal yourself? How do you tap into the energy? Level 2, there are things that we use called symbols. They were symbols that Mikao Usui kind of found during a journey. And they're meant for grounding, for structure, for power, for emotional strength. And for me, when I'm doing one-on-one, sometimes I'll draw them onto each chakra to kind of empower them if I feel called to. And then, so that's one of the symbols is the distance symbol, and that allows you to send healing to anybody, anywhere where they are. And then mastery, it basically just allows you to attune to the master symbol. That way you could teach. Yeah, if you feel pain, see if the pain worsens or if it gets better. If it doesn't resonate with you, I'd kind of scroll away for a bit. A while back, someone asked what happens if you're not crying. You don't have to cry during the lives, just some people feel called to it. I haven't tried to do the pendulum with my body. It's something I do want to. So my interest in Reiki, I had taken a course with the same mentor teacher that she was teaching meditation, how to become a meditation instructor, and I kind of liked her style and energy, and I was kind of curious what else she had to offer. And so she was offering Reiki, and so I took the class, learned it. Maybe for a year I only used it on myself, just because I was going through like a rough time. This was like 2020 through middle of last year. And then afterwards, I was fully attuned as mentor, master, but I didn't take that anywhere. This was never my goal to try and do this. But that's what helped me adjust to the energy, learn the energy. And then with some friends, I tried practicing and it helped them. Anything you feel called to that helps the chakra. If you, normally just listening will help you, because I use the distance symbol beforehand to heal through it. Hey Missy, how's it going? I mean, it's been like 2 years. I don't know if I'd call it new, but it's been some time. I like tarot cards. I like oracle cards more just for when I'm reading. But the thing you have to know about tarot cards and oracle cards is that they read a specific timeline. If you don't do certain things to stay on that timeline, those options that have been read for you can fall away. I'm using garnet. But yes, you can learn it relatively quickly, master it, and bring it to heal others. Sorry, I might have misread the question. I am in New York City. So I'm focusing specifically on root chakra right for this live. This one is everything has changed. Has very aggressive serenity now. Oh, this one gets wild. No. I'm gonna change it up a bit. Give me a second. Let's start here. That's awesome, Cass. New York City's wild. Shadow work can be scary. Well, hold on, I have to jump back. Someone said they're having a panic attack and they're just hanging out here on TikTok. If you're having a panic attack, you shouldn't be on TikTok. But take a few deep breaths. Deep, slow breaths. Roll your shoulders back, sit up tall. If you can, do EFT tapping. Tap on the collarbone here. And notice as you tap onto it. But keep breathing deeply. Keep deep into the stomach. But don't hyperventilate. You want to take deep, slow breaths if you're having a panic attack. And kind of give yourself a moment to kind of collect yourself, come back into the energy. If you can, step outside, maybe stepping outside, taking deep breaths in. There was another question, I kind of got lost. But yeah, EFT tapping helps me with anxiety, helps me with panic attacks. Shadow work, yep. Thank you. For some people, shadow work is scary. Thank you, Missy. That's how my ADHD works. I'm gonna switch again. I'm gonna do a bit more pulling. Shadow work. Shadow work's scary because you have to face those wounds that hurt you. You have to face the grief. You have to face the the breakups that tore your heart to pieces. And that means diving into that wound, allowing it to heal. And there are different ways to do the shadow work. Sometimes just crying it out is shadow work. And that's why it's scary. But journaling, for me, it's always about journaling. When these triggers come up, I have to write down exactly what's happening, what I'm feeling. So what was the event that caused you to get triggered, to feel attacked, to feel hurt, to feel emotional? We're looking at the physical aspects first. Next, we want to look at the emotional aspects. What do I feel? What emotions do I feel? Do I feel angry? Do I feel scared? Do I feel fear? Also looking at what does the body feel? Yep, the why method helps a lot. For me, I do the shadow work in meditation, but also journaling. No, shadow work is literally just you're solving the puzzle of what broke you, what hurt you, what's created a pattern, and you want to try and break what that pattern was. It's sort of like, I'm trying to think of a good example. Like if something hurt you, like if you walk down a certain hallway or past a chair and you stub your toe on it every single time, you're gonna be like, I'm not walking down the same way again. I'm gonna walk a different way. But now there's that fear that if you ever go that way, you're gonna hurt yourself again. So you want to kind of figure out where it began, why this pain started there, why it hurts. A best explanation is kind of maybe heartbreak. Once your heart is broken by someone you trust deeply, it's hard for you to trust another person. So when you do meet someone new, if you have not been doing the shadow work, you're immediately going to be very guarded, very, very defensive. And that's fear. It is fear because you're scared. Your heart might still be hurting. So journaling. You start with journaling. You write down what's happening. If you feel broken inside, if you feel hurt on the inside, write down everything that you've been feeling. You don't have to read it again. You can delete it afterwards, but you have to take that internal narrative and put it somewhere physical so that you could look at it, so that it feels like it's been released. Yes, if you're getting into shadow work, check out Chronically Ghosted's page. Every Sunday she posts a bunch of shadow work prompts, and on her Etsy she has shadow work prompts as well. It is an emotional process, and that's why people are afraid. But it's nothing evil, it's nothing dark. It's just that we don't want to feel broken. And to do the shadow work means that we have to dive into the hurt, the pain, feeling broken. But you have to heal that so you can step into it. Chronically Ghosted. Yes. Write that novel. Writing a novel is shadow work too. If you want, you could take the person that hurt you, make them the villain, make yourself the hero as well. Can we skip to the good part? Exactly. We all want to skip to the good part, and that's why it's scary to dive through the heaviness. Because we feel like we don't have time to go through the heaviness. We gotta just keep going and moving, but you never heal if you do that. And then the rest of life feels entirely unenjoyable. Shy Flying High bought this one for me from Cherie Mystic. It's a tiny spaceman. It's an obsidian spaceman, since we're working on the root chakra. Healing journey does not end. You get better at navigating through the world. Yeah, Cheyenne saw this one and she's like, Kennedy needs that one. I did need this one. But yeah, if you're looking for crystals, check out Cherie Mystic. Every Tuesday she does a live at 7:30 Eastern. I've been on since maybe 9:20. Spaceman's great. It's an astronaut. Hey, how's it going? It's in a book. This crystal is obsidian. Reading Rainbow was amazing. If you feel like it'll be scary, seek out a therapist that could help you go through it. Because their way of shadow work is the same thing. You're going to be journaling what hurt you, but if you have PTSD or complex PTSD, seek out the therapist that could help you with it, because you'll need a guide as you go through it, because they'll help you kind of relive the trauma, but also in a safe, controlled way. I do have roommates. Some are nice, some are not so nice. You can do anything. Yep. When I do Reiki, they do get warmer. I do notice my hands getting warmer. It's part of like they call it healing hands. I'm trying to think. In a little bit I'll start winding down. But everyone please follow my moderators. They're all amazing, powerful. Follow Chronically Ghosted, especially if you're getting into shadow work right now. Follow Chronically Ghosted. If you're looking for crystals, follow Cherie Mystic. Follow Shy Flying High. Shy, are you deciphering dreams yet? Send them to you when you're ready. Low key. Yes, all of Cherie Mystic's crystals have been charged with Reiki beforehand, so when you get them, they've been cleansed, charged up, supercharged. Yep. I wanted that. No context. If this is the weirdest thing you've seen on TikTok, you're not on TikTok. You've not seen the right TikTok yet. I'm not sure if she has it on Spotify, but she has it on YouTube. I have it linked in the bio. Do you even TikTok, bro? Yeah, people come in here and they're like, this is the weirdest thing I've seen. And I'm like, were you born yesterday? That's the weirdest thing you've seen. I'm glad for you if this was the weirdest thing you've seen. Because I've seen some stuff, I'm like, no. I'm a Scorpio, so we're obsidian everything. If you could get obsidian armor, please do. This is obsidian. I'm healing through the root chakra. Yep, it's like ASMR. Someone told me I should just do ASMR. Only ASMR. Jupiter is nice this time of year. Hold on, I want to see this. What was the weirdest thing that you saw? Yeah, there's someone with a dancing. He has like dancing squirrels on his hands. I do find it enjoyable though, because it is interesting. I'm trying to think what the weirdest thing is. There's a guy in a Yeti outfit playing saxophone. He's really good at it, but that's probably, it's weird but oddly just peaceful. I'm gonna do a bit of selenite while the spaceman takes a little nap over here. What's that? Because I'm a Scorpio, I say everybody should have some obsidian. Obsidian or black tourmaline are good protection. Sasquatch he's there were some real sad times and he showed up and I'm like, no, I'm not sad. This is exactly what I need. I forgot the name of the squirrels. Haley, do you remember the squirrel one? I need everyone here to see that, especially the people that think have not seen it. Need to see it. It depends what crystals you have over the bed. You've seen it, right? It's like a light show. Onyx is good too. It's like a light show with squirrels. But they're like finger puppet squirrels. Nope, this is no religion here. Please don't fight me. I'm tired of fighting people over religion. This is just spirituality. Squirrel. I love that. I love the spelling of it too. This is selenite. I'm just using this to cleanse through any dark energy, any heavy energy. Rose quartz or black tourmaline is good. What do I keep? I don't really keep anything near my bed just because I already struggle to sleep, so I'm like, whatever it is. Thank you. I like my eyebrows too. Normally around 9:30 is when I start on Mondays and Fridays. I'm trying to create safer, smaller spaces. So if enough people sign up for it, I have it in my bio. I'm gonna do like a small group Reiki meditation where we're gonna heal through every chakra, maybe try and just connect to higher self. I think that's Wednesday at 8 o'clock is my aim for that, on through Zoom. You could also work with me with one-on-ones if you feel called to. And also, I'm building up my Patreon community. I want it to kind of be like a place where, like, if you feel ungrounded, that's a place that you could go to. I see you, Anne. Yeah, I want to do smaller groups, maybe 10 to 20 people. And just it'll be similar, it'll be exactly like my one-on-ones, just without the card reading. This Wednesday is just a test run, because I want to see how many people are actually interested in it, if it works for them, if they like it. So that's just listed in my bio. I want to see how many people feel called to it. That way I'll determine if I'll keep doing that, or if I just kind of jump into doing like shadow work sessions, or different types of classes. On Wednesday. So it's like a paid group setting that I'm creating. So it should be the first linked in my link tree. But then also like my Patreon as well. It's pre-recorded Reiki sessions. So far I have shielding is up, grounding is up, and connecting with higher self / spirit guides is up. So I'm gonna try and it's $22, and it'll be like, I'm aiming for like a 30 to 45 minute session. Then anyone that's there, we can kind of go over anything. But I want it to be smaller groups, just because I know this could become overwhelming, and I feel like in smaller groups could be more manageable. If enough people sign up this Wednesday, I'll try and make it a thing. So everything is listed in my link tree. I go by he, him as my pronouns. And so it'll be a meditation where we kind of go through the different chakras and heal through the different chakras. A bit of a journey in a way, but a meditation that you could kind of like follow on your own afterwards. Thank you. It's all paid through PayPal. A purple bedroom. I like that. Mine's is dark right now, but I have like bluish walls, maybe a dark purple ceiling. No worries, Queen Green. I try to keep these up here, and I try to upload them to YouTube as well. Yeah, for the group setting, everything's through my bio, through the link tree. And so I'm starting it with 20 people. It'll be $22 just for that one session. Yeah, if enough people sign up for it, I could start seeing if other days in the week works as well, and then I could advertise with that in the future. I'm trying to think if I forgot anything. So basically everything you would need is probably in my link tree at this point. There's a meditation app that's there. I'm in the East Coast, Eastern Standard Time. And then also Fridays are my usual days for going live. So Fridays at 9:30. No, for the group settings. For the group settings, it's it'll be different. It's in my bio, the same way that you'd sign up for like a one-on-one. So if you go to my bio, in my profile, you should be able to see like the little description about who I am, and then it should say Linktree. But yeah, for those, if you sign up, kind of read through the description, because you could be on camera, you could be off camera, but it would all just be a meditation where I will be using Reiki healing energy, and I will be healing through each chakra, kind of recharging it fully. Yep, it'll be done through Zoom. So when you pay to go through the payment and the confirmation, in your email you'll be sent the link. No, so on my Patreon, I'm putting up video content that's already up there. So no Zoom classes on Patreon, but like recorded content of like meditations, energy readings for like the month, or for the astrological season that we're in. Yep, it's called Group Reiki. It'll be 8 p.m. Eastern. But yeah, check through the Patreon. Is just either sound healing, meditations, and I've recorded bits and pieces of my one-on-one Reiki healings that go up there. That way, like, if you don't have time to join something live, it's pre-recorded there. But I'm still determining what I would want to go on the Patreon a bit more. So that I'm still playing with. Yep. So Reiki travels through time and space, so even if it's on a video I've recorded in the past, you're still going to receive the full benefit of it. I haven't. I'm in New York, but I'm not doing live one-on-ones yet. Everything right now is just through Zoom. But yeah, I'm gonna start winding down. Yeah, tonight was only on root chakra, but I'm gonna sign off soon. Throughout the weeks coming, I'm gonna try and go through each chakra. It's always there, Cass. Once you sign into it, once you start playing the video, that energy is gonna tap in, and it's gonna be able to heal you. So check out the YouTube. All my previous lives for the last 2 or 3 months are up there. This one, maybe later tonight, I'm going to try and post it as well. But yes, everyone, please follow my moderators. They keep me sane, they keep me going. Otherwise it could be wild. It could be a wild ride. But yes, follow, oh, hold on. Sorry, I meant when you use the Reiki energy. Hold on, Cass, I forgot the original comment. Is there anything you have to do to activate the energy before you use it? I do mixed things before I start practicing Reiki. So I'll open shamanic space, just to kind of clear through the energy and kind of connect me with spirit. And so there's like a prayer that we use where we connect to the winds of the south, the west, the north, the east, the spirit of the sky and the spirit of the earth. And so whenever I do that, it kind of connects me directly to the energy. But there are I forget what it was, but there's a Reiki meditation I do beforehand where I kind of imagine sitting under a waterfall of kind of golden radiant light, and that light representing Reiki energy. And so I imagine that kind of pouring through the crown chakra, through the spine, through the body, lifting any of those heavy energies. And that begins to tune me in. After that, what I do is I kind of hold my hands out. I imagine the light in my hands as if it's collecting, kind of rub the energy together, and then create I call it an energy ball. So I just kind of hold my hands like this, and so I tap into the energy that way. And so when I do that, I could feel the energy kind of clearing through it, and it puts me connected to spirituality, to higher self. And that way, once I do jump onto the live, I'm kind of, it separates me from what I'm doing, where it's not just the human version of me, it's higher self that's speaking, reaching out, trying to create that balance. And afterwards, then I kind of close space. Yes, Cass, later if you want, hold on. Later, reach out to me. I'll add you here. Reach out to me with any questions, and then we could probably figure something out. Or but that's how I normally go about kind of tapping into the energy. Hold on. Did I say? I try to do Reiki meditations and put it on my Patreon. On the higher tier, I do Reiki meditations, and on the second tier, that's where it's sound healing infused with Reiki. So like I have the 7 chakras up there now, so if you listen to those tracks and recordings, they're meant to help kind of connect you to higher self, to heal through those chakras as well. But yeah, I'm gonna sign out, guys. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for listening. I hope this helped you. Check me out on Friday. 9:30 Eastern. I'll be back here. All right, everyone. Have a good evening. Take care.